I bet you're wondering why we brought you here.
So this is
Welcome to Mass.
This is a one night ultimate werewolf. So what's going to happen is we have all these different roles, right? There's 2 werewolves, 2 people who are villagers, 2 people, one person, a robber, a hunter, a seer, a troublemaker, right? The werewolves are on their own team. Everyone else is trying to figure out who the werewolves are. So what's going to happen, we'll deal out all the roles. You look at it, don't tell anybody, don't show anybody anything. And then after everybody has looked at their cards, there will be 3 in the middle who are no one has, right? So there's 3 possibilities that are unknown. What will happen is we'll all close our eyes, basically. The night will begin, and then people will start to do their night actions, right? So there will be, like, the first one is the werewolves will wake up and look for who the other werewolf is, or if there's no werewolf, I think they look at one of the center cards. So they just have an idea of what else is out there, right? Then the seer wakes up. They can either look at another player's roll and see what that other player has at that point, or they can look at 2 of the middle cards so they can kind of start to eliminate some possibilities. Then the robber goes. They switch whatever the card they have in front of them at that time, which I guess they're the first one to change, so there's just them. So they'll change their card with someone else's card and then look at that, and then they become that new role.
Do you know that, like, when you get the card?
What do you mean?
So we're gonna get the robber card.
So if you have the robber card, right, you look at it, you know that you're the robber. When that time comes in at night, you wake up, you pick whoever's card you want to take.
And you give them that one.
Give them,
Yeah, so
you give
if
them
you
the
end up
robber,
with the
and
robber,
you
you know
become.
yours got.
So if Kyle was this, I would look at I wouldn't know what he has. I'm like, I want to change with him. I'm gonna switch, and then
You only switch
now
once.
I'm the werewolf. He thinks
I
he's
did-
still a werewolf.
But then do I look at my card ever again? Or
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So you're playing as the wolf, but you're not the wolf.
Gotcha.
right,
So then the
right.
robber
So the
would.
robber's very powerful
Yeah,
because they
because he
know
would know
they
who
become
actually-
something else. They know what that other person has, and then they know what they are now.
Okay.
Then the troublemaker goes. They don't look at any cards, but they switch 2 cards on the 2 player cards. So none out of the 3. So they can switch themselves with somebody. They can switch 2 other people, but they just don't know what happens to either of them. The hunter and the 2 villagers don't wake up at any point. The villagers they have no action other than they're just trying to figure out who will layer.
Yeah.
The hunter, if the hunter dies, so what'll happen is everybody will wake up at that point, right? And then there's a certain amount of time we try to suss out who the werewolf is or werewolves. And then at the end of that, we all vote for who we want to kill, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then whoever has the most votes loses. If there's a tie and someone's a werewolf, then they lose. They still lose. I think it's how I'm going to do that. So we only have to get the innocent people only have to get 1 werewolf.
Okay.
If there's 2 out there, you don't have to get both of them.
Okay.
You just have to get 1 of them. The werewolves win if none of the werewolves die. It's if the hunter is the one who's picked and dies, whoever they voted for also dies.
Okay.
Dies instead. So if the hunter dies and then they point to a werewolf, the team still wins.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's just
Any
try it.
questions?
I can't.
Lots.
I
Let's
know
just
you,
play.
but they'll come up later.
Yeah.
I was half listening. Isn't there somebody who wants to die?
We're not playing with that.
Okay.
Me every day.
All the fathers here.
Yeah, there's a couple more. That's a
when you have
fun
more
one.
people.
Yeah, that's a fun addition in there.
They like try to
they're trying to
pretend they're the
convince
werewolf.
that they
There you
become
go.
the werewolf, and
It's
then if they
not
die,
going
they
well.
win.
Just sit there howling a lot, or
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this for you. Shit, I've never actually used this before, so
All right.
we're kind of just gonna see what happens. All right, so I'll deal all these out. They're also like cardboard tiles.
Right, it's hard to shuffle. I bet.
So
When you do the bridge,
Just snap in half.
so I'll deal them all out. I'll deal 3 to the center, which are the ones that aren't anybody's. While the night's going on, we kind of want to we want to listen for the commands, but also like you don't want to be able to hear what other people are doing.
Right.
So we'll be like knock on the table and move around and shuffle things around just so we kind of eliminate that.
Anybody spills ice
Possibility.
drink, you're making the next one, right?
And there's a possibility that both werewolves end up in the middle. And if that happens, if we're all convinced that that's the case, to win like that, we all
Have to point to the middle.
you all point to the middle, right? Which is
Chaos.
Chaos.
This is March.
Chaos.
This is
Anything can
March.
so. There's you. Luke, around you're gonna have a real fun time trying not to make any noise, shuffling cards around the Tostitos and the dip.
He's always just gonna trade with me.
Every time.
Right.
Alright, so do we look now?
So everybody go ahead and look at your roll.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's what you are right now. You're
Okay.
showing the camera as well. Very good.
I saw.
Yeah. Again, I've not used this app before, so I'm gonna hit this. So we see what happens.
Everyone, close your eyes.
Okay.
Werewolves,
So the night has
wake
begun.
up and look for other werewolves. If there is only one werewolf, you may look at a card from the center.
Hard to believe that we're all werewolves. Isn't that crazy?
Werewolves, close your eyes. Seer, wake up. You may look at another player's card.
But just keep your eyes
The
closed.
center cards.
So Seer, look at one other player's cards or two out of the center.
Seer, close your eyes. Robber, wake up.
It does go pretty
You may
quick.
exchange your card with another player's card, and then view your new card.
Change it. Don't rob me. Werewolf here. For sure. For sure.
Robber, close your eyes. Troublemaker, wake up.
Troublemaker.
You may exchange cards between two
This app's
other
cool
players.
because nobody has to do this. Like, the app
Yeah.
just does it.
Troublemaker, close your eyes.
Troublemaker stuff.
Everyone, keep your eyes closed
Oh.
and reach out and move your card around slightly.
So just move it around so that way you can't tell if like it was changed. I can't find it.
Changed.
Wake up.
Okay. So we have 5 minutes counting down until we have to vote
On who we want to kill.
for who we want to kill.
Okay.
So
I don't have a tail, so I'm gonna sit down.
good thought. Good thought. All right. Who did some things tonight?
No.
That might have been misdirection, you know? I mean,
Who
I
did some things?
was on gathering earlier.
We've got a lot of possibilities out
We
here.
do.
A lot of possibilities.
So I guess how do you figure things out?
We just had this.
We have to start talking about who might have done some things.
Hey, what'd you do last night?
So
You wake up any?
I didn't wake up last night.
I switched some cards.
Switch some cards around.
Oh.
Switch some cards around. So I didn't wake up last night. I don't know if this is what I went to sleep with, but I was just a villager. Nothing going on.
I went squirrel hunting once.
Well, this could be.
Back in 2003.
I don't buy it because you've gone squirrel hunting many times. I know
Luke's been
your
awful
dad.
quiet.
I know your brother.
I can confirm the identity of one of the werewolves, but I don't want to put a target on my back by saying so this early.
Interesting. Interesting move.
I have information, but I don't want to spill it too early.
So Luke maybe thought he saw. Maybe the seer? Is that what you're claiming?
It does seem that way.
Either that or he might have robbed and looked at his new werewolf, so he could be the
He
werewolf.
could be the other werewolf.
Yeah.
Maybe
What
he's
happens if
other.
everybody points to somebody else?
And
Madness.
I think that's just a tie. I think the werewolves win.
Yeah, I
So
think
we only do
kind
this
of
one
want to
time.
run through
We
it
only
in
do
a
this one
sense
time.
of-
It's not like somebody dies off
Yes,
each
and
round
it's
and
a
you
new
keep
game.
going.
And
Oh
it's a
wow,
new game
so it's
later on.
new game. All right.
So Adam, you said you moved some stuff around.
I did.
Feel like sharing what you moved around?
That could determine whether I know whether we're a werewolf is or not.
I looked at some stuff. I moved some stuff.
Interesting.
I'm now a gatherer. I gathered a child.
I hunted. I did not gather.
Interesting. God, if you're a werewolf, saving that baby. We got a lot of stuff out there. Kyle.
Oh yeah, you've been
What
quiet.
do you have
Almost
to
too
say?
quiet.
We're halfway through. We haven't sussed out a ton.
I didn't do a whole lot.
You didn't do a whole lot.
No.
So you're saying you a villagey?
He didn't do a whole
Hunty.
lot because he looked up to see who else was a werewolf.
Whoa, this guy's got
So
information.
he didn't do a whole lot, but did a little. But did a little.
Yeah.
I'm almost convinced that he's throwing it and they're both werewolves.
That's well. But so the other werewolf wouldn't want the other werewolf. If one werewolf
Are they
Dies, they
werewolves?
both lose. But if one dies, they both lose.
He's trying to fake
Yeah, but
out
if you're not the one that dies, you at least get that. That's some bragging rights.
So you
That's
can
true.
run off and
Lost,
start a new
you're like,
plan.
you sucked.
Yeah.
Even though you
You
totally
were
threw him
worse,
under the
okay?
bus. So you're saying
If you were the robber, I need to know because I saw Kyle as a werewolf.
What you're saying,
So
and you went,
as long as Kyle's card stays
that's-
the same,
that's before the
I am
robber.
claiming I was the seer and saw a
So
werewolf.
Luke is a seer, saw a werewolf in there. We don't know anything that's in there. Adam's saying he's either
He moved
troublemaker or
things.
robber, probably. Luke,
I've just been squirrel hunting.
so you're the hunter.
Werewolves can eat
I mean,
squirrels.
So we're saying then
Werewolves can eat
Hunter.
squirrels. I don't know.
second werewolf in there, villager in there probably.
Okay, this is a
I'm
dry,
definitely
dry
a
one,
villager.
run, right? So we're trying to find the werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
What have you done?
What do you know?
What have you done?
If you have information
you
you want
done?
to share it.
Okay. Then I think he's the werewolf if he thinks he's the werewolf.
So you're saying
He's saying that he
you-
swapped.
I
made
think,
a little
yes.
trouble.
Yeah, I
out
might
there.
have
I think-
trouble last time.
I think he's the robber and
1
swapped
minute.
my werewolf.
1 minute left. So Kyle's
If he's
saying
the
that.
robber, that means he's back to being the
So
werewolf.
the question
No, because
is,
he took my werewolf. I don't have it anymore. I started with it, but I don't have it anymore.
But
you
somebody may or may not have
Say
swapped
anything.
it. Somebody
Well,
may
yeah,
have
you want to
swapped
say
it.
that because you're a
If you
werewolf.
swapped it, you would know.
so this is a real.
Did you turn me into a werewolf?
These two have been switched.
Okay. So
Okay.
what Luke's saying is that he
I started out with the werewolf. Yes, if he now has it,
saw
he is the
werewolf.
werewolf.
looked here and saw a werewolf.
I don't know what I have
then-
then, but I started out with the werewolf.
Then
Then you would be the
As
robber.
long
Seer-
as no one robbed that card,
Seer came
he's the
here.
werewolf.
Luke's saying he's the hunter. We're saying one of the werewolves.
This is why I said I didn't want to give out
now
my
there's-
information to
Right, because you
werewolves.
saw, but he went after you.
10
and
seconds
switched
left, 10
us.
seconds left, what are we doing?
He's the
What are we
werewolf.
doing?
He is the werewolf.
Werewolf.
Okay, Luke, your thoughts.
I think it has to be.
Okay, all right.
Time is up.
All right,
Everyone.
point at whoever you're going to
3,
vote for.
2, 1. Vote.
Luke. Luke voting for Kyle. All right, Luke. What are you? What are you?
I'm a,
He's
now.
a werewolf.
I was the seer to start.
What?
with.
Yes, I started out as a werewolf, yes.
I was. It was probably good that I was just a villager to start because I could kind of.
Okay,